I'm sorry, bro. I do not like the sound of the S54 OEM.
What? Oh my God! The pinnacle of straight 6 M division.
It doesn't sound as good as this. It doesn't
because
sound...
this is the V8.
Exactly. Does it sound as good as this?
I think it sounds like it's supposed to be like a straight 6.
Does it sound as good as this?
There's decades of
see,
BMW technology behind that.
A lot of my followers just like this guy.
Front, you see the Benz don't do. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Roll them trees up. If you watch how I move, you mistake before I play up pimp. Been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. I'm in the hood.
Let's open it up just a little bit here. A little traffic. We're gonna get
a little traffic. Almost hit that band. Whatever.
Well, you know.
I was like, oh well, here he comes.
Here comes death.
He's an animal. He's the only guy I know who will throw in a 4-door M3 in a goddamn canyon.
That's right.
What a food animal.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Does it sound as good as this?
I think it sounds good. But I don't like the V8.
So, again, but you're not answering the question. Does it sound as good as this? It does not. It does not sound as good as this. Look, I love the S54. I think it's better outside. No, let me not get this wrong, because if I get this wrong, I'm gonna be slaughtered in the comments section. The S54 is great when you put an exhaust on it. I've heard it with an exhaust. It sounds way better. I'm not gonna lie. But I really like the S54 when you throw it into an E30, when you throw it into an E36, right? I'd like to see one thrown into an E90. I think that'd be kind of cool, a 328i or something like that. Because I think it's better outside the chassis. Why? I don't know. Something about it. I heard a stock S54 inside of an E30, and it sounded glorious. It sounded amazing.
Yeah, because there's no sound deadening.
Well, that too. That's probably what it is.
There's no sound deadening with nothing.
With nothing, yeah. There's no sound deadening at all in it, and I think that's what it is. It just sounds cooler coming out of an E30. I think it matches, and that's what it is to me. That sound, that high, because it sounds so whiny. It sounds like a Honda Civic to me. And so, but that whine works with the look of the E30. It pairs up, because like the E30 in its day had a kind of a higher pitch as well. It was a little four-banger. It had that sound. So hearing the S54 outside of the E30, it makes sense. It just sounds good. But I feel like, don't kill me now, okay? I wish the E46 M3 came with the V8. Now, of course, we know that did exist, right? The GTR.
It did.
It did exist. There were very, very few of them. None of them ever got sold to the public. Unfortunately, they were all race cars, right? Now, I think that would have been, because I love the look of the car. Again, like I always say, the E46 M3 is the first car I think of when I think BMW.
Yeah.
It just screams BMW.
Yeah, that's why it's the best BMW.
I would not say that. No torque.
No torque.
No torque. Man, I love it. Now that I'm looking at it, it kind of reminds me of something. My ex-girlfriend. Fat, disgusting, ugly. BMW, I get what you were going for here. You want something that was stealthy. Something that was quiet for the older gentleman. Well, I'm neither old, quiet, or stealthy. So I had to go ahead and install a Castro Motorsport exhaust on my E90 M3. Now, I'm in love again. It's a V8. It needs a nice exhaust. Now, sure, it's a bit smelly. Sure, it might drone a bit. But damn it, I'm in love. Turn this thing on. My. Oh. Damn! I love it. Oh. I'm in love. Guys, This is my review of the Castro Motorsports exhaust. You guys ready? Let's jump in. Oh, don't ask. I know Chris Castro perfectly. He's a really, really awesome dude. His shop is up there in Burbank, or at least around the area. And he said, hey John, you know, I make exhausts. I was like, what, really? Because I've been looking at Borla exhausts, Akaprovic, Valvetronic, and I wasn't sure which one to go with. So I figured, you know what? Let me go with Chris. I know him personally. He's a really great guy. He does amazing work. I actually do have a video of his shop on the channel, so definitely go check it out. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Now, normally this exhaust, the Castro exhaust that's on here now, look at my legs up like that. Normally that exhaust goes for about $2,000, a little bit less than $2,000. And to be honest, it's a beautiful exhaust. It's very customizable. Me personally, I went with 3.5-inch pipes, slanted cut, and obviously with the black color. You can get whatever color you'd like. But that's the really cool part about it. So no two Castro Motorsports exhausts are the same. So I went ahead and picked mine out. It goes perfectly with the car. I will get a ticket. I'm okay with that though. Just add it to my collection. But the trick's on you, bitch. I'm collecting these. Regardless, guys, it's a beautiful exhaust system. It's perfect. The Borla is about the same price as this. Now I've heard the Borla S-Type on my buddy Trev M3's M3, and it's a very, very cool sounding exhaust. He did mention it was a little bit quieter than the Attack, which is the one I was originally going with. But to be honest, I prefer the one I have. It's perfect. The tone at like between 1500 RPM and 3000 RPM is insane. Very, very low, like grr, like rumble. It's beautiful. And then you start getting up into like the higher RPM, 3500, 4500, 5500, and it just comes alive. It still has that kind of OEM tone, the tone that we all love. Of course, that high pitched sounding V8. So it doesn't kill the original sound of the exhaust, which is my favorite part of the car. But down near the lower tone, it's like this really, really angry sound. Again, I still have the resonators on. This is just an axle back. I still have the original cats on, and I don't have the burble tune yet. I'm gonna have to go with high flow cats or get rid of the cats completely to do that. I think I will go ahead and take care of that eventually, but for right now, I love the way it sounds, and to be honest, I would turn it on right now, but it would cook my feet. So we're gonna hold off on that. But either way, guys, I'm in love with this exhaust system. This old thing sitting underneath my feet really is a dinosaur. I'm so glad it's extinct now, and you know what? No, enough talking, let's listen to it. Let's go. Come on, Roberto, get me out of here. Oh, shit. All right, here we go, guys. Let's couple of quick revs.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, we'll cut the GoPro.
I was about to say something's still open because I can.
You see what happens when you're famous on Instagram? You get money.
Oh my god, John, is that you? Can I get a picture?
Hey, there's no Matt.
Can you sign my poster?
Hey, shut.
All right, so from when you first bought the Castro Motorsports exhaust on with all your Instagram money, how did you feel after you put it on? Like compared to your old exhaust, like what has that exhaust changed on this car?
Well, I'll tell you this straight up, it was a complete difference. I mean, it was instantly noticeable. Like, sometimes you put on a new exhaust, you do something to your car, and you can't really tell. For instance, with an intake, you put on, you're like, oh, is that it? Can I hear it? No. But luckily with this exhaust, it was a complete noticeable difference, and it was incredible. I had the biggest smile on my face the entire drive home. I still am smiling because of it.
That kind of smile we had with my S2000?
Exactly. The same
oh my god.
The same exact smile. It's just an amazing feeling. Because like I said, you hear exhaust on YouTube, you hear exhaust from other cars in person, Finding Nick, Trev M3. I've heard their exhaust, and it's cool, but it's just different when it comes from your car. It's like, it's a really special feeling, So it was a genuine happiness. It was genuine happiness. it really just made me fall in love with the car again. You know, that's how it works, especially with exhaust.
That's what I've noticed. At least when you put money into a car, you start to see like the progression of how your car's come along. It's like, dude, you start to like really like fall in love. Mostly because you spent money, right?
Exactly. But it's good.
To,
it's good when you spend money and you actually notice the difference. A very noticeable difference.
Yes.
That's why exhausts are normally the first modification people do on these cars, and not just these cars, all performance cars.
You want to make sure that you hear, like, you know what, like that money I spent, like you can hear that. So
you can hear it, man.
That's what at least I felt with my car when I put my exhaust on. I probably should have done it a long time ago.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what my problem was. I was like, why did I wait so long to do this? Let's get back on it again. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. Like, that is crazy to me. Real quick, didn't mean to cut you off, but the power bound in this car is so strange because it's like, it's not turbo, okay? It's
linear.
It's linear. It's completely linear.
It's predictable.
It is very predictable. So that's the thing. That's why people. Well, look at this FD behind us. Look how clean that shit is.
Oh my god.
Jeez, oh fuck. My God, my bad, guys. Like, this is the cleanest FD I think I've ever seen. Anyway, so.
Alright, so now with the exhaust on, how are you? What is your next plan with this car?
Oh man.
Anything to complement the exhaust? You're gonna go like header back. Right now you are just cat back, right?
Yeah.
Are you an animal? Or you're gonna go header back.
See, my buddy Spencer Burke. What up, Spencer? Make sure to go follow his page. He recently did a header back. All he had was resonators and mufflers, and he had, I believe it was a Valvetronic exhaust. But it was literally so loud that Spencer took it off, like I think a couple days later. It was that loud, and I'm like, dude, okay. So what I will eventually end up doing is most likely going to either high flow cats or just removing the cats, keeping the resonators on, and leaving it like that. Because I know Bizarre Brady on Instagram, what up Brady? He has a beautiful, I don't know if it's a Borla or what exhaust it is, but he's got a verbal tune from RK Tunes. And so obviously I already have the tune installed in the car. RK Tunes already hooked me up. Jordan, what up Jordan? I have all these plugs.
Of course you do.
Of course.
Oh, I'm so famous. Look at me.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say? But no, Jordan over at RK Tunes already hooked me up pretty well with the tune for the car. So he said, hey, you want to get the verbal tune? All you have to do is cut off your cats or get high flow cats, and we can work from there. Do I want that? Maybe. Because
yes.
Part of me does, because part of me is like, will it get annoying?
It will eventually get annoying.
It will eventually get annoying.
But the point is, the problem is, well, not the problem, but the good thing is you have a 328. You had your daily.
Yes.
This is not your daily.
That's a good point.
As much as you want to make it your daily, it is not your daily.
It is not.
So ruin this car, but don't ruin that one.
I like that because that's the one I'll be driving more often.
Exactly.
This is the loud one that I can bring out every now and then. Okay, that's a good idea. See, I like the way you think.
So now you just do your burble on this one.
Yeah.
And
make it as loud and obnoxious.
Make this one loud, obnoxious, annoying.
There you go.
And then have the 328 as your daily.
Sounds good.
And that works. So that way you have a nice balance. You're like, oh fuck, I'm so tired of this car.
I got the quiet, boring car and the loud, crazy car. I like it. That's perfect. Either way, guys, this exhaust setup is easily my favorite mod so far. Now, I haven't done a whole lot, but my favorite mod so far, I think it might stay my favorite mod for a little while because it's such a noticeable difference. The stock OEM exhaust, you guys saw it. It's huge. It's heavy. It's a bit ugly, but again, BMW, it's emissions. That's all it was. It was all about emissions at the time. So even though I'm in California, I've been able to make it work. I'm trying to stay kind of low-key under the radar from these cops, but it's just such a great exhaust. It's such a great sound. The tone down, again, beneath 3,000 RPM it's a beautiful growl, but above 3,000 RPM, you have that same kind of this OEM whine. It sounds beautiful. Either way, I'm in love. I truly am. Castro Motorsports, dude, make sure to go hit them up if you want to get an exhaust for your E90 M3 because it's a cheaper exhaust, it's better quality, and it's customizable. I mean, come on. Let's get just annoy people. Either way, guys, thank you so much for checking out this quick little video. Thank you, Roberto from One Tire Fire Productions, for helping me film this because it would be impossible without it. But let's get some food as well. Either way,
that boy's hungry.
Yeah, man, we hungry out here. Hit that little bell, by the way. Don't forget to hit the bell, and we'll catch you guys next time. All right, peace.
Okay, peace.
Bye.